This is Erica, and I'm so happy to be with you today. I'm going to lead you in a guided meditation, and I just kind of wanted to talk today about this philosophy of what am I available for? And this is something I've been working on with one of the work kings of a woman named Amanda Francis. And as we choose what we're available for, we basically choose it based on our past awareness, our present experience, and what we believe is possible for the future. So, all these things together kind of form what we're available for. So, like, I'm available to live in a beautiful place. I'm not living in a beautiful place. I feel really uncomfortable, and I moved to a beautiful place. I've always lived in beautiful places, and I grew up in a beautiful place. My birthplace is in Sausalito, which is a gorgeous little nook right across from San Francisco. It was very quiet the time when I was born in this beautiful place. So, what are you available for? And then what are you no longer available for? And I also got present to this. I was in an abusive marriage and I left it. Thank you. Yay. Um, but what was I available for? And what did I like tolerate and put up with? And when you're recently, I got a new car that's only got like, it wasn't brand new, but it's only got like 18,000 miles on it. Had 11,000 miles when I bought it. And I'd had an older car that needed a lot of work. And I said, you know what? I'm not available for that anymore. Like, I'm just not going to have car repairs be part of my constant experience. And it's funny because the last car I had, it's actually a really good car originally, and then got, very ancient. And the Geico truck guys like knew me because they had to tow it so often. And I was never homeless or anything as far as that. I just kept having these vehicles that had issues, and then I was just, if I look at the pattern of that, I had to just say, you know what? I'm not available for that anymore. This is not something that works for me in my day to day. And so now I have my beautiful SUV with very few miles on it, and it runs perfect. I keep the oil changed. I change it like every 3,000 miles. Like, I have it looked at, and I just got new tires for it. And it's just funny. Like, I'm not really physical compared to a lot of people. I'm very kind of cerebral and ethereal. So caring about things like cars is not like my first nature. But as I had chosen these other choices and I had become available for so much chaos around the vehicle situation, which was not very fun. And I have some weird memories about it. But I just maybe wanted to ask you on this beautiful day, what are you available for? And what would you like to change about that? And then let's do a meditation on, oh, you know what? I'm doing an ad for the book, The Energy of Receiving. So let's expand. That's a book that myself and some beautiful authors wrote some years ago, but it's so good. It's like the time has come for it to shine. And let's let's expand what we're willing to receive. Let's up level what we're available for. Oh, you know what's really funny? Uh, I'm so ADD. Don't you just love this show? I get to just blab. I love that I like think about how my schedule is my own because I work a lot, but I work at hours that I want to. And I shifted into like the SEO business and I stopped having meetings all the time. I was no longer available for back-to-back meetings, and my income went up surprisingly. And I kind of pulled my energy out of places where it was just sort of like not being contributive. And I just kept like looking at, what would be more contributive. And I asked a lot of questions. So yeah, let's do a receiving meditation. That would be so fun. And if you feel like it, go on Amazon and buy the book, The Energy of Receiving. And it's got some amazing stories that might help you shift your receiving, and, kind of allow more, and be available for more generosity, cash flow, abundance, money. Love me some money. Love cash. Yeah. What are you available for? Cool. So pull some blue earth energy up through the balls of your feet. Sit with your head straight over your shoulders. Thank you for joining me on Energy Clearing for Life Force. And let's clear some blockages to receiving. And then I'm going to use receiving as an indication of wealth in all areas of your life. So kind of like get into a relaxed place and just breathe. Oh, that's good. And just kind of gently, without being mean to yourself, just gently take stock. Like, how's your receiving with cash? How many $100 bills are in your wallet? How many $100 bills are in your closet? How many $100 bills are in your bank account? How many $100 bills are in your future? How many $100 bills would like to come to you that haven't found a way to you? And just see yourself not doing anything and just receiving. Just having the money come in. This past week, I got notified that I'm receiving $3,000 or something like that from an old refund from like 5 years ago that the IRS never sent me. And they're like, we have trouble with your identity, and so can you prove that you're you, and then we'll send you this money that, to be honest, I didn't even know. I didn't know it was not, I didn't know it hadn't happened. It was so many years ago that it's kind of a blur. So anyhow, what could show up for you that would be receiving, that would show you that your receiving had changed? So do some imaginations of what, like maybe it's a really good meal, or maybe it's a jamba juice, or maybe it's a fresh fruit, or maybe it's a big thick steak, or maybe it's a new outfit, or maybe it's a new car, maybe it's vacation. Oh, yeah. So what could you receive that you've been blocking, that if you received it would change your life? And this is different than manifesting. This is different than the energy of I must get to this place so I can be happy when I get there. This is a being with yourself right now, and an allowing of the receiving of the grace that you are entitled because you breathe. Yeah. Yeah, I was always good at receiving some things and then really bad at receiving other things. So I wonder if you look at your body, what could you receive in your body? What kind of pleasure could your body receive today? And just pre-picture some things that you could receive that you've kind of given up on. Maybe a warm jacket. I don't know. I thought of that. It's pretty warm still in California. Maybe it's a new baby pet. Ooh. If life was so good to you, what could you receive today that you've kind of given up on receiving? And just see if there's any place in your body where you're blocking that. Yeah. And allow it to flow in. Nice. Good. Hmm. Oh. That brought some things up for me. Yeah. Cool. And just kind of look at the base of your spine. Look at your second chakra, which is in your soul, right where your belly button is, a little below that, kind of your female male parts. And then look at your solar plexus, which is kind of where your solar plexus is. Kind of your chest cavity. Move up into your heart space. Would your heart like to receive more? Your throat chakra. Could your throat chakra receive more? Let's move up into our third eye. Could you receive more intuition, more synchronicity, more ease? And then go up into heavens and celestial. And are you willing to receive from the God energy on the planet? Are you willing to receive from divine, and the angels, your spirit guides, the animals? And just sort of see receiving shift up in all areas of your life. And then go ahead, and I dare you, and you don't have to, but if you'd like to, make one request. And just kind of, if you'd like, frame it of, I'm no longer available for something. Like for me, it was like cars that break down. I am now available for a beautifully operational vehicle. Like something like that. I'm no longer available for having no money in my wallet. I am now available for always having at least $1,000 cash at all times in my wallet. Something like that. I mean, I'm not saying you have to use that, of course. You want to use your own. But put something in that receiving bucket that you're willing to have, that you're going to have, that you choose to have, that you allow, and just let go of anything that isn't that, and just start being that new thing, that new operational, beautiful being that you are inside of you already, that maybe hasn't all the way shown up in all places in your life. And go ahead and just really connect to that future you that you've been kind of imagining was real, and allow it to come in and receive from that right now. Thank you. Beautiful. Very nice. Good. Thank you so much for coming. This is Erica Glessing. You're joining me here on Energy Clearing for Life Force Meditation podcast. I have a couple new things you can check out if you're interested. Go to Amazon and write down Erica Glessing. You can see some of my books. They're really fun. One of them is called The Energy Receiving. That one's really good. Some of the other authors include Corey Michelle and Catherine McIntosh. It's a beautifully written book. And Rebecca Hulse is also writing in that book. It's so beautiful. So go check that out. I have a new book I'm writing called the Pocket Pendulum Guide on how to develop your intuition. And that's coming out before January. I've written about 1,500 words, so it needs about 10,000 more words before it'll go to press. So that one's in the works. And then let's see, what else do I have to offer? I have Alpha Creatress, if you'd like mentoring for your own projects, go to Alpha Creatress and you can send me a query about that. My email is energyclearingforlife@gmail.com. Thanks.